Hey there, my fellow legionaries, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Lycan Legion, episode 78, Triple Requests. We'll try for just like one of these large passive coolers. I don't know how efficient or effective they are. And so Darius, I'm going to unrestrict you so you can help out with the passive coolers inside the senator bedrooms, because everywhere else has been tended to, except for in here, because there's not wood available, and it's not like Cerise can go to where the wood is, so need some intervention. Don't want a bunch of dead senators. That would be a problem. So we have our first convert. All of these guys are going to become slaves. Let's take a look at them. How close are they? Because I haven't been doing the conversion attempts quickly. So you believe in the Senate, and the other two are like, they're getting there. Because I could use Darius to do conversion ritual or convert force, which I ought to do. I'm sort of curious, what do they keep running out here for? Oh, the hunting. That makes sense. Sewage blockage. Dell, it's always you. Don't forget the villa quarters? Yeah. They're impids, though, so I don't really need to. Because impids are fine. It's good thinking, but it's just because of the amount of running required to attend to the senators, they all just happen to be impids, which is convenient. Scala, I'm also going to unrestrict you, because you're a builder, right? Yeah. These senators need coolers. Defense on the south is still allowed. I don't know. Oh, this is still allowed and may have taken people away from the coolers. Yeah, you're right. It's probably one of the reasons why it hadn't gotten done sooner. But in the case of the senators, it's just allowed pathing, right? There's not a lot of people that are allowed inside these villas. So that's why. God, this heat stroke risk list is high. And for some, it's serious. One of the nice things about heat stroke versus, you know, the inverse, hypothermia, is at least you don't lose fingers and toes. It's a lot easier to come out unharmed. So, Zilla, yeah, alright, I'm gonna have to intervene on a grander scale. We're building the coolers, but, just not fast enough. You think humidity should be a factor for heat stroke? Yeah, I mean, if the game wanted to get more complicated. The counter-argument to that would be a pretty simple one, which is RimWorld's complicated enough. That kind of level of complication might... It's already... The barrier to entry to learn this game is pretty high. Making it higher might be worse. Because there's a lot of things that people like don't know about the game as it is now, which makes it hard to play, and I would just be very cautious about introducing game mechanics that make it even more difficult. It's just my 2 cents. So I think if I was a developer of RimWorld, I would only introduce new game mechanics if they were particularly meaningful levels of complexity. Because if they're not, then you're in a situation where you're just making it harder for new players to know what the hell's going on. But it'd be cool for a mod. You know, if it's raining or something. Okay. I don't see heatstroke risk alerts anywhere now. So I feel like we did our job and tended to the immediate needs. So all of the forbidden projects getting allowed again. And the boundary walls getting built. It's going to be a lot easier to build the boundary walls once this fence is built. And then we can open up this, like, gate room. So there ought to be, like, I don't think I'm going to have a gatehouse quite of this elaborate style here. I don't think it's needed. This is like an auxiliary gatehouse. And then I can open up, like, other roads and things. Big old projects. Oh, boy. Blades of the Creed. They are attacking immediately. Mostly melee. Not mostly, but a lot of melee. It's definitely one of those situations where all hands. So I'm bringing everyone back over. Cerise and Juhu can go back to tending the senators. Okay. Looks like a pretty good defense, and I'm glad. Oh, Scala is not going to fare well here. She was not fast enough to get in. But her bleed-out timers aren't horrendous. So, very rescuable. Scala was going the wrong way. Yeah. That was my fault. I didn't forbid her from going out. And she's a pacifist, so she doesn't fight, so she was not assigned to defend. That's a slaughter. You! Gourmand Cannibal. Well, I have bad news. Oh, no, I have good news. You're mercifully going to be left alone. Bibo. Go 10 Scala. Scipia, go 10 Sergei. And we are going to sacrifice Sergei. Sergei the Dirt Mole, the trigger-happy pyromaniac. Scala, you're like crawling the wrong way, girl. Trying to help you. Do not resist. You're being rescued. So of the slaves that are no longer not fully suppressed. Oh, you know what? Actually, we have fully suppressed all of them. Never mind, I take that back. Sergey, I don't really know what I'm going to do with you then. Because I don't need to... Oop, don't do that. Are you walking on your own now? You're cowering? Yeah, you're fine. I mean, you're not fine, but you can move. Yeah, look at all this jerky. Lovely. And we have a lot to hunt, to butcher. So I hope we get it done in time. Alright, she's all patched up now. The heat wave's over, so I have no idea how effective this passive cooler was. I am going to zoom all the way out and just start destroying the passive cooler so we don't burn or don't go through even more wood that we can't really afford. And then I'll also turn them off from automatic refuel too. I was due to go ask Katadathis about a mission. So I'm going to head out there with Trenlanre and... Who's your husband? Trenlanre and Mac... Oh, no, they're guards. What weapon do you... Oh, uranium is. Maybe I'll do Gagu and Ray. And this is not a trade run. This is purely a diplomatic one. Although, thinking about that, I'm going to bring some of the cheese with us to sell. Because it's going to spoil, given that our colonists don't eat it. And I might as well just sell some of it before it spoils. Wow, we have a lot of flour too. I'm going to bring some flour with me as well. Okay. Come on, butchers. I'm a little worried that they're just, like, not butchering, so... I'm gonna force queue it up, because these are spoiling soon. Yeah, this boar just spoiled. I was right. Can I do more than one senator quest at a time? I think I will this time. I haven't felt the need to up until now, but like I'm just gonna accept the remainder because I think it's very manageable for us now. So I'll just do multi-accept. Okay, they're headed out. So we are, I think, missing granite for the rest of this project. No, we're not. They just haven't built it yet. What are they building? Oh, they're probably building the walls. I'm gonna temporarily pause this because this is gonna be easier to do. This is gonna be a lot easier to do once this gate is opened. Mother of Nabla. Is your mom also a doctor? Interestingly, yes, sort of. Runs in the family. Put temp stockpiles near construction sites? Yeah, I think I'll do that for the marble, because this is enough marble to warrant it. But the granite is so spread out, there's kind of no point. Wouldn't save us too many trips. I too wish the Senator quests had more variety. And not only that, but they were bugged to begin with. By default, using the mod, the vanilla expanded, like Roman, whatever the name of the mod is. For some reason, I forget. The quests are all kill one person. They're broken. So, Cathanon helped me fix them. But only to the point where, like, they're not broken. Where they have me kill multiple people. But there is no variety. It's not like, go, you know. I would have liked variety, but, oh well. Is what it is. It's one of the issues of using mods for series is sometimes the mods are really uncompelling. Or have uncompelling features to them. But oh well. Still fun. Hey, there we go. So we have our first slave, Raven. So Raven is going to be raffled off. It's actually the first raffle of the stream. So good luck in this raffle. And you are going to be a cook. I'm a little concerned because you're not capable of cooking. You're going to be a cook. Oh, not, yeah, a cook. For now, your name is going to be... Actually, I'll keep it Raven. And there's a bunch of things that you need. So, Raven, you're going to move here. You're going to be given slave clothing, no drugs, no books, regular zoning, and then you're going to have to shave your beard and hair and all that jazz. I'm not going to worry about the clothing dyes, because changing into slave clothing. Dell! Good news, friend! Is Raven a jogger? No, fast learner. Hence the cook. But I think what they're going to do is also haul, just because seems like I need more hauling. Butchery's filling up pretty hard. Oh, torch has gone out. That... Plastic. Oh, come on! Gods! Just stop. I don't want my walls and gates hit by your meteors anymore. I've not done that much wrong that I deserve that kind of treatment. So did the fences are still not built? Okay. Once that fence is built, I'm just going to punch out. I'm going to add a very simple door there so that we can get in and out, allowing us to construct the outer wall faster. But we'll finish the drying first. Ooh, I may have not brought enough food. I think some of that is they have a really massive caravan. So I'm going to need to sell some of the flour and cheese, or allow them to eat cheese. I did bring food, it's just not part of their diets. Technically. A chinchilla fur t-shirt and a mega sloth wool flop hat. What strange textiles to offer up as a gift. It's probably why it was gifted. It was unusual. I also decided to hunt like everything on the map tile. This is definitely taking more manual labor away from the construction projects than I should. Alright, raffle goes to Bangface. Congrats. And I think I realize I don't have the character details redemption allowed. Gotta turn that on, don't I? Alright, it's on. So once the roof is built on this thing, and the plumbing on this one, they will be ready to go. Another conversion. So Ferret is ready to be enslaved. Cool. Oh, that's not a prison. Yeah, here it is. Prisoner enslaved. Oh, wow. Blades of the Creed. Couldn't stay away. Smaller raid, I guess? But still a raid that requires defenders. And this time I am not going to release the pacifists, because that almost cost Scala their life. Did someone get caught out, though? No. Just this idiot trying to flee into us. Well, there really aren't any survivors. This is a kill all the Blades of the Creed kind of raid. That's okay. My slave population is pretty good. It's not like I need too many more. And if I do want to undraft, I can undraft and forbid the door until they're done. Because the forbidden door doesn't stop raiders. They don't abide by that kind of control. Oh, one's a wolf blood. Hippo is. Odd name for a wolf. Well, that's over. Scipia. You want to... Oh, actually, Bebo, you're the bloodlust one. You want to go try to hunt a hippo? I don't think you'll catch up, but I'll try. Yeah, movement is not in pink. Yeah, never mind. You're not going to catch. Well, that's yet another raid. Hopefully they'll leave me alone for a little bit. And I don't think really anyone got all that much damage, because we're pretty armored. A wolf called Hippo, that's camouflage? Well, yeah. Wolf in sheep's clothing, a wolf in hippo's clothing. Something like that. Maybe Hippo was short for, like, hippogriff. Could be. Okay, this is my travel party. I'm gonna sell the cheese, buy the pemmican. Feels a little strange. They do have a bunch of slaves, but I actually didn't hook these guys up with money. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to buy slaves, but let's look. Balbus, annoying voice, no thanks. Greedy, no thanks. Lynx, greedy again? You guys really do have the best. Pluto, cannibal, nope. Baldle, nope. Lumi, sanguine. Sanguine, 20-year-old. Could be a colonist. Could be an entertainer. I'll buy you. And Liara. Beautiful, slow learner, tough. Neanderthal. A tough Neanderthal with a wooden... Oh, you have a wooden foot. I'm not going to do it. Okay, so we did buy one person. And now we're going to go to Ivuvum and ask for not one, but two, or three? How many? Three senator quests. We're going to see if we can't manage all three at once. And I was queuing up bringing meat here, and then was just like completely interrupted by raids. So our demand meets our capacity for now. Panarius and the Lair. Consul of the Central Republic wants us to kill some people for a concrete bed or silver armor. I don't have time for that. Sorry, bud. You're not a senator. You're a consul. I've butcherable animals in the human corpse stockpile? I do. Why is... Oh, right. Because of... Yeah. So the issue is we allow fresh humans. I think what I need to do is add a separate stockpile for rotten animals. The reason for that is when animals rot in our butchery, I don't want them sitting there causing lung rot. We never got around to doing that. Hey, Scala, I'm going to wake you up. I'm tired of looking at these passive coolers. So just break them down. I think the logistics behind hauling wood is not good enough. So another task that I'm going to saddle my my colonists with is to try to actually haul a reasonable amount of wood to the stockpiles rather than leaving it out in the open fields. And Ferret. Ferret has joined. So Ferret, as a slave, is going to be yet another cook. So we have a lot of cooks now. We have an abundance of cooks. So Ferret, you're going to move next to Raven. And a reminder, if you have a character named after you, use the channel point redemption of choose a name in the game to name yourself. And you're encouraged, of course, to name yourself with a Roman name if you want. So good luck in the Ferret raffle. Raffle timer's up. And you are going to need to be given clothing, drugs, reading, scheduling, zoning, and work. You could also entertain, but we don't have need for that at the moment. And you can kind of construct, so I'm going to allow it. So once you clothe yourself, I'll have you dye your clothing. Where are you going? Oh, you're putting your shirt away. A prison break of Landoa and Sergei. Alright. You know, Darius is standing right out here, right? And Scipia. Like, if there was ever a time to prison break, now is the worst. I'm just saying. Because Darius, don't mess around. You might die. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, well, at least Landoa survived. He was the one that we wanted. You, I think, as the saying goes, you mess around and find out. Not exactly how it goes, but that's the PC version. Alright, Ferret, are you wearing... Oh, it's all colored already. Perfect. Love it. Hair? None. Shape. Face? None. Tattoos? None. And now you look fit the role. So you have a lot of cooks in the kitchen. And the hope that I have is that they are also, once they're busy, going to be hauling things. Because we have great need for haulers. As you can see, we have like no wood. In this case... No, in this case, we do have access to wood. It's just not wood where it needs to be. But, I am tired of queuing up wood, so I'm gonna go for thousands. So we're finally here in Ivuvum. I don't really have a lot of money to buy slaves, but, oh, it's the same list. I don't need to. So I will buy more of their pemmican to make it home without starving. And then... request 3 quests. And you guys can vote on the rewards. So, the Kata Dathis one. This is the priority. It is a Centurion helmet, a Masterwork Silver, a Plasteel Grand Sculpture, and Uranium. Gold or Goodwill. So polls up. Can we finally patch this fence? I think what's happening is the animals keep passing over it and messing with it. I might need to, like, physically place bricks there to make it faster. It looks like Darius is coming down. Good, Darius got it. Okay, with that done, I'm going to go ahead and start to open up the southern pass. Shepherd has a new name. You got it. Raffle timer just triggered. And Lukiwa. Lukiwa, do you already have a character? Or is that just my imagination? There's so many people, it's hard for me to keep them all in my head. I'll quickly... And sorry about the... Oh, no, you do. You have Livia. Alright, I'll re-roll. Bradlocker. I don't believe you have a character, so congrats. Yeah, cooking. So you guys want reward number 1 for this. Alright, let me update the priority. Reward 1 for Kata. And then, I think this is where I am going to leave off for this stream, because I am officially out of time. But with that said, we did get 2 new senators and we're queued for 3 more. So things are really rolling quickly. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Lycan Legion, which originally streamed live on Twitch December 8th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow werewolves.